We are live here with Jordan Bassett. She is our Futurity champion here at Xtreme Tucson. And what a phenomenal run two runs that you made. Was it yesterday that you run the 15:00? Was that today?
It was today.
Yeah, so you came in and run a 15:04 yesterday.
Correct.
And then came back and smoked the fastest time of any of the Futurity horses by a long ways and run that 15:00. And you said it's a 3-year-old?
Yeah, she's 3 coming 4.
So a couple days, then she'll be officially
Yep, she'll be
4. But walk me through her and her breeding and a little bit about this phenomenal horse that you brought here.
Yeah, so she's pretty special to me. She's just been fantastic from day one. She is a daughter of the Goodbye Lane and out of a Bug and My Frosty mare named Especially Frosted. She's owned by Newcomb Cattle Company from Elk City, Oklahoma. Lake and Becky Newcomb owner, and they've been great owners and customers, and they've put all their faith into me to train her and get her to this point, and she's just been great.
How many runs have you had under her?
So yesterday was her 5th, and today was her 6th run.
Wow. So was this her most complete run yet, do you feel, or has she been just solid from the beginning?
She's been very solid today. Actually, she made mistakes that she usually doesn't make. I think it was kind of my fault, but she's really fast and she made up for it. But I ran her first out was at the BFA in November, and we ran her in the Super Stakes, and she was 1 out of placing in the Super Stakes.
Wow.
And then she came back and placed in the second round of the Juvenile, and then when I got home, she got really sick. She had the flu, and so we had to get her healthy again. She spent 4 days in the ICU in a hospital, and it was pretty scary there for a while. But she came out of it. We had to skip the Oklahoma City Futurity, and then I made 1 run on her last week, and then we came here. So I felt like I had a little bit of a green horse still, but she's been solid her whole training process.
There's so many obstacles that we have to overcome and setbacks, and to have a horse get sick like that right when you're getting kicked off, you show how great she is, and then all at once you're in ICU. That's all the feels, right?
Yeah, it was, I love that mare so much, and I was really worried about her, but I knew it was just a small setback, and we had a long year ahead, and it was tough sitting out that Futurity in Oklahoma City, but I knew we had a long year and a lot of exciting stuff ahead of us that we needed to rest and take our time.
So what's next for her?
She doesn't have very much time. We go Wednesday to the MVP Futurity in Buckeye.
Okay, so yes, and you live about 3 hours from here up in Dewey.
Yes, ma'am.
And so you're just hauling back and forth and here just for the Futurity to get ready for your next event. So Jordan, you ride a lot of outside horses. You said you're riding this, but you also raise and train your own and have had a lustrous career. What are some of your standout horses that you feel like have came from your breeding program?
Yeah, so my first good Futurity horse, his name was Kokomo Joe. I feel like he was the horse that put me on the map. And then after that, I had a mare named Mimi's on Firewater, and she was absolutely phenomenal. And I had a horse named Magnum, who's a stud horse, and I had Mr. Flash, who's been winning a lot at these Xtremes, and he runs tomorrow, so look for him to do well.
And Whitley Sharp will be the new jockey.
Yes, Whitley's.
They purchased the horse from you, and how exciting that is, because it'll hit a great home and you'll be able to still watch, and then that way you ride about how many a day? 14, 15?
Yeah, not quite that many, but pretty close to it. Enough, that's for sure.
Yeah, enough. Yeah, you keep very busy. I don't know how you keep all of the balls in the air, but it's always such a pleasure to watch you perform, because you're just solid. How many years have you been competing?
Oh, since I could walk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You've been there all along. You've had some great accolades behind you and your horses, and it's been such a pleasure watching you over the year. Who inspires you? Who mentors you?
My dad is a Hall of Fame racehorse trainer, so a lot of my horsemanship and the things I know about horses come from my dad. And my mom was a great barrel racer as well. She got really close to making the finals one year, and she's trained a lot of really nice horses. And then I have a lot of close friends like Susan Siggins and Kelsey Trehorn. We bounce ideas off each other all the time and never stop learning.
Well, you've all done really well, and a big congratulations. Thanks for stopping by. I know you're busy and going to haul back home, have a 3-hour drive, but we hope to see you at one of the other Xtreme events here in Arizona. We'll be in Queen Creek and then over to back here to Tucson in February. So
Yes.
we